October 5th. Now he's just cleaning up the floor in here because it is pretty windy right now to try to drop any of like these bigger type trees like that big maple because of the wind back on these trees. As you can see, that top was moving pretty quick back and forth. My husband just cut that same tree but smaller down. He's cut 2 smaller trees down so far. Ones that he could just push. About the size of that little one right there. That one over here. That size, that size. But the one that he last cut down, which is the same as this tree, we think that's a white oak. But it was too small to make a post, and the maple he cut over here is actually right there against these bigger maples, and that oak he cut, and then that sassafras. And right now what's mainly in there is that he's cutting the sassafras saplings and briars, whether it be wild rose or the other just briar that like has a huge thorn on it. And then I don't know what they're called, but those poisonous little berries that some people might mistake for elderberries, but they're not. They're good at staining your clothes, and then if you get them on your hands or anything, they stain your hands. I don't know what they're called, but we have quite a bit of that in here too. This big oak, unfortunately, it's got to go too. All these, mainly everything on this side over here, going this way and directly behind me, are all oak trees. My husband said he's really surprised to see all the oak trees right in this section. You know, there's even a couple more over here, but in that section over there are a bunch of dead poplars and some poplars that are still alive. But then you go in a little further, and then you got a couple cherry, and then you got some maples, a few sassafrases, another cherry, some more maples, white oak. There might be another oak or two in there, but a lot of maples. And then there's another big cherry and a bunch of maples. And then if you go that way, it's mainly maples over in that section. those two trees. That must have been where he was aiming. And a little help from God's little push with the wind. She'll show babies in there, so let me see here. So we are a week, no, not even that, 6 days out from first couple of the does to kendall. And then they should kendall on Friday, which is Elijah's birthday. There's a couple that should kendall on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. She keeps wanting to put it over in the corner, and I keep shoving the box over there. I took all the hay and I put it inside there, and she still is just not getting. She's supposed to make her nest in the box and not on. There Zoe went down. She actually has a really nice nest built in there. See, she's putting it over in the corner. Every time I move this box. Yeah, I've even sat it in the middle and she still is trying to build it in the corner. So I don't know. I don't know if I should try turning the box maybe sideways. Maybe like turn it like this maybe. To have her maybe go like that in there. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get her to understand that she is supposed to build her nest in the box. Holly girl, you're supposed to build it in the box. She don't really look like if she is pregnant, if she's even got very many babies in there. Maybe just a couple. And then, of course, Zoe built her nest. Miss Chloe's got a nest in there, too. Miss Dee Dee is the only one that has not done anything with her box. She shoved everything to the front of it. All the sawdust I had in there, the pine shavings that I layer in the bottom of it, she just moved them all forward. But she didn't put anything in there. And then my sixth one, is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't do my 5th, but I put this in here with her today because I noticed she was actually starting to try to build a nest. So I thought, okay, well, I didn't think she had took, but she does look like she's got a little belly on her. And I could see it once she jumped up. And I didn't think she was feeling well the other day because her ears were down, but she's a little more perky today, for sure. So we'll keep an eye on her. And then my 6th doe down here, she's got a nest in there. So I know 5, possibly 4 at least, of my 6 are for sure pregnant because they built their nests like a week early. But that's okay. Trying to see if she's going to figure that out or not. She is a new mama. I've got 4 new moms. It'd be Miss Chloe. No, sorry, that's Haley, Zoe, Chloe, and then Dee Dee. They're all would be brand new mamas from what I raised ourselves and bred. So again, this is a Champ Haley cross. She is a Darius Bluebell cross. She's a Darius and Bluebell cross. They're out of the same litter. I just kept both of them. And she is out of a Honey and Samson cross. So we will see what we get for new babies here. I already have a Haley and Darius cross, which is right out there, and those are her babies who were crossed back to Champ. And then her littermate sister, which her name was Pumpkin, and then her littermate sister right here is Hannah, and she was a cross to Samson, and she does have 2 broken blues in here. That right there actually looks like a broken blue. That's because I think it is. And then there's one more I thought I seen in here that was a broken blue, but I was hoping to keep her broken blue as a breeder. And then this is Elijah's first batch of babies. And I'm hoping to keep a doe or 2 out of here because they are broken blues. A doe or 2 out of here for breeding. And then this right here is a Darius cross out of my Mabel Blue doe. And she does have 1 broken right there, and I'm hoping it's a doe. These guys are actually going to be scheduled to get butchered, all these. That's why I gotta make sure I have a doe. And next week it's looking possibly that darn horse. You're a crazy goat. Prince. You're not acting like a prince. No, you're not. You're not. Well, you think? As I thought breeding season was over with, I was wrong. Remember how I said I haven't seen Willow come into heat at all? Well, that's because today she's in heat. Look at the two of them. What's going on, Lancelot? Huh? Miss Willow, are you in heat today? Are you the last girl? Are you going to be due March 5th? Huh? Huh? My husband's cutting a tree down up there. He said it's going to get hung up. The last 3 trees have got hung up, just like he had stated. So I thought I seen him actually breed her, but I'm not for sure. He was definitely running her like crazy, and then he was walking along her back end of her. So I'm going to mark her down for today. Cal, what you doing? Scarlet. So that's a good thing. So kidding season is over with, hopefully. Now that we have gotten some girlies. So Cal and Scarlet are due February 16th, I believe, or the 18th. I can't remember what it was. I'd have to look again. And then Jules is due on the 27th of February, and now Miss Willow is due for March 5th. I got it unstuck. Yeah, she looks like she's got some goop on her back end, so that's a good thing. But I think he's wore himself out.